Hi, bro. Johnny Boy Phoenix, and Dead by Daylight has an offering problems. I know, nice and short. I want to cut into this cake as soon as possible. Recently, the Blood Moon event just ended, and now everybody is stuck with a surplus of the stupid bloodshot eyes. And me looking at it made me realize Dead by Daylight offerings might be one of the most useless tabs in the entire game, and I actually want to go through why. Limited time item stuff is absolutely stupid. I still have Halloween stuff. I still have the Blood Moon stuff. I'm pretty sure I have some from other events that I cannot remember off the top of my head. But they're absolutely just useless clutter that I hate that I have to look at. Like the bloodshot eyes. I guaranteed I'm not going to I don't get why behavior just won't let you refund them. Everybody has been yelling this on. Anytime you open Twitter during a Blood Moon event, the day after, everybody's complaining about this one feature. Oh, how come I can't refund? Oh, this is a couple million blood points completely wasted. I get that 100%. It's not just that though. I have the Halloween ones. I have a handful on a whole bunch of killers. There's no reason for these to even, honest to God, exist. Especially the Bloodshot Eye one, because it was so stupid to run. It was actually smarter just to run an offering, an anniversary cake or a bloody party streamer, because you got no real benefit from the Bloodshot Eye. It was just a survivor cake or a survivor pudding more often. Speaking of which, blood point offerings as a whole are absolutely terrible. Now when I say this, I don't mean everyone, just 99%. The only ones that are safe from the chopping blocks that are non-event ones are Survivor Puddings, Survivor Cake, Bloody Party Streamers. Everything else, the crappy brown ones, the crappy green ones, all of the blue ones, they can all just get axed and removed from the game, and Dead by Daylight would not be losing any bit of value. We're in an era of Dead by Daylight where you're getting a lot more blood points per match. There's modifiers on all the time. Behavior just hands out blood points more often than not. There is no honest to God reason to be running any blood point offering that isn't the cake, that isn't the pudding, that isn't the bloody party streamers, that isn't an anniversary cake. Even if you're a new player, it's still so fast to get the anniversary, sorry, not the anniversary. It's so easy to get Survivor cakes because you're a new player, you're most likely playing Survivor. That's besides the point. The blueprints are stupid. Now, the only person I've ever seen get value out of blueprint add-ons is Spook and Jukes when he does his insane killer challenge, whatever the hell it's called, the streak, the iridescent. He's the only person I've seen actually run these because so many of them are useless. Oh, this has a chance of Hatch being in Shack. This has a chance of Hatch being in main building. This has a chance for basement to spawn in Shack. This has a chance for basement to spawn in main building, which it get hard countered because there's a lot of maps where there's only certain set spawns. Like Larry's, they actually did it right because Shack is the office and the main building is the main TV room. It works for that. You know what it doesn't work on? Hawkins. Literally both of those add-ons do absolutely nothing. RPD, the hatch offerings just do nothing. Trickster's Delusion, I'm pretty sure the map is bugged because it does absolutely nothing either. I don't understand why the blueprints even exist in Dead by Daylight. It's such a nonsensical offering and even highlights and amplifies my point of offerings being absolute goddamn dog shit. Speaking of dog shit, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch. You know, my favorite thing about the Nintendo Switch is it's a dog shit console that was outdated on release, and games love having to downsize. Live service games, PvP cross-platform games like to downsize for the Nintendo Switch being as dog shit as it is. And Dead by Daylight is a culprit of that. The missed offerings, the fog offerings, whatever the hell you want to call them, they used to actually make a difference in the map, but with the overhaul and the update with the graphics, environments, animation, blah, 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 going to the Switch, it became heavily stepped down so severely. You could run the purple offering for the fog and it will make literally no difference. And we saw in the PTBs, we saw in betas, how cool the fog could have looked if Behavior was not sandbagging themselves by forcing motherfuckers on a Nintendo Switch to be able to play Dead by Daylight. And I'm sorry, I gotta fucking break it to you. If your main console is a Nintendo Switch, you shouldn't be playing fucking cross-platform PvP games. You shouldn't be playing anything that isn't a goddamn Nintendo game or indie slop. What the fuck do you want a fucking Switch for, jabroni? I play Dead by Daylight. Man, you don't get a P5, you don't get an Xbox, you don't get a computer. Shit. Get Game Pass. You can stream it from your phone and play on there. I don't get why this is a foreign thing. So because the Switch is such a piece of shit, dog shit console, the fog offerings got even more crippled than they already were. Again, another absolutely useless offering. I'll keep going. The coin offerings. The coin offerings are absolutely... Nobody searches chest anymore. Yeah, there's perks dedicated for chests on both Killer and Survivor, but I'd rather run the add-on. I'd rather run the actual perks that incentivize using the couple of chests, because guaranteed nobody else is going to search that chest. 1,000,000% guaranteed. I'd rather run the perks that'll benefit off me actually going there and getting them than wasting an add-on slot that I could be using for a bloody party streamer just to bring a stupid coin. You get one more, you get 2 more chests. Ooh. Honest to God, who fucking cares? And I know I'm in a minority with this because I have not ran an item since like 2020. This is just nonsensical. There's already enough chests on the maps, and whoa, you think a killer's gonna run Hoarder? Shut up. Useless add-on. Case in point. The Shroud offerings also absolutely worthless. I don't know why they exist. I'm not even gonna. They kind of made the one where Survivor base game I really don't care. I'm skipping past this one. The Black Ward, or whatever the Survivor equivalent one, I think that's an add-on that used to have insane value, but I do think, kind of fell out of limelight because, honest to God, again, back with the blood points thing, you should be getting more and more blood points, so you kind of have no reason to really preserve add-ons. I wouldn't even say if you're a new player, preserving add-ons, because a lot of killers, especially the free killers, are not too... Alright, Trapper exists. All the other ones are not really that add-on dependent. Why are you playing Doctor to begin with? Where you wouldn't truly get benefit from it. It's kind of just it's outdated. That's the problem. It's outdated with us getting all these extra blood points. Honestly, got my most used night add-on, the Town Watch Torch. I still have almost 300 of them, and I bring it every match. I'm not running perkless. I run that add-on, and I'm still nowhere near done. I actually have more of that add-on than Black Wards, by the way. Black Wards are rarer. It's just outdated. That's how I describe it. And speaking of outdated, I might as well get the other stupid ward out of here. Sacrificial Ward. It's just outdated. It's outdated because Behavior wanted to nerf map offerings for some ungodly reason. I'm upset right now because I cannot remember the YouTuber. They made an amazing video on how Behavior should have balanced, map offerings and stuff like that. Anytime, you queue up as a killer, you can select one map to ban while you play as that killer. I feel like that would have been perfect. But even then again, even excluding that, it was... I just don't get why Behavior used as a band-aid fix. Instead of actually fixing the maps that are not fun to play on. Like, yeah... Area Crows, before they reworked it, was hell on Killer. It was hell. Unknowns map. Super unfun. I feel like I'm getting my nuts slammed in a refrigerator door with spikes on it. It was unfun to play on. The game is another one that I absolutely hate playing almost every killer on. And you know what? It's not just a killer thing. Man, you ever get mid-witch with you're going against a teleporting killer? Yeah, alright, I'd rather shoot myself in the face. You ever get the Walking Dead map? It doesn't matter the killer. They're winning that match. It can be Ghostface. He's winning that match. That's one of the worst maps to play Survivor on. I just do not understand why they nerfed map offering so much. And by the way, I don't know why I didn't say it yet. It used to be a 100% chance, and you could stack it with other people for a guaranteed chance of being sent to that map. Yeah, they nerfed it. Now you can't stack it, and it's only a flat 30%. So if you want to play a playstyle as a killer on a certain map, you can't do that anymore. I like playing Boneclapper Wraith, and fuck, Boneclapper Wraith sucks on a non-indoor map. I don't want to play as him. It's no reason to play as him on an outdoor map. It's stupid. That reminds me, you remember when the Dead Dog Saloon offering was a noose instead of a bottle? Behavior is the most performative company ever. I just wanted to say that. Still not done with the hating. Moris can just be removed from the game. It is an absolutely outdated thing, especially with the finisher Mori, which was an amazing change. I don't give Behavior like any bit of credit on this channel. I will give him this. The finisher Mori system is an amazing system, and I really do love that they added it, because now there's no reason to run Mori offerings. Is that a bad thing? Yes, because now we have 2 offerings that, why would you run? It is so, waste, just a waste of an offering slot that you could be using for a Bloody Party Streamer. That's the whole takeaway from this. Run Bloody Party Streamer. Now finally, the only offering that doesn't absolutely suck butt, that's not a Bloodpoint one, Petrified Oaks. Petrified Oak and whatever the hell the Survivor equivalent one is, amazing offerings. I personally, if I'm not Bloodpoint farming, which why the fuck wouldn't I? I'm running a Petrified Oak. I'd say for every like 20 matches, I run 2 Petrified Oaks. I see a bully squad load in and all flashlights, Petrified Oak. It actually it saves a lot of time for both killer and survivor, both equally, and I don't get why more people don't run. Heck, you can stack it with each other. I don't get why people don't run these. They're actually amazing add-ons. My whole problem with the offering system is way too many of these exist with no purpose. You can remove every brown, you can remove every green, you can remove every blue, except for the Bloody Party Streamers, and Dead by Daylight would be unchanged. Especially how they gutted map offerings. I'm still butthurt about that. It's no reason to not run Bloody Party Streamers. Just play Blight. Just run Bloody Party Streamers. Just run it. You might as well just run it. You might as well benefit everybody in the game. Don't be a selfish. Don't be a Jew.